Ukrainian engineers and programmers have created an unmanned aerial vehicle. Recently, they tested the 7th version of the drone, during the development of which the wishes of the military were taken into account. The drone is called Made in Ukraine so that you don't have to specify where it was developed once again. As part of the test, experts checked the accuracy with which the drone can drop anti-tank grenades. As it turned out, the deviation is 3 meters. This is the shocking moment a Ukrainian drone dropped grenades on a Russian soldier in a stark warning to invading forces. The footage appears to show the unmanned military flyer dropping grenades on pro-Putin soldiers in a trench during the first strike. A small grenade hits his back but fails to explode. The graphic and disturbing footage has been used to show Russian forces the peril they face on the front line. A Russian comment to the footage says the Ukrainians boast that they spent 3 grenades on a wounded Russian army soldier. Russian state TV war reporter Alexander Slavkov, a staunch loyalist, posted on his own Telegram channel, has warned of a bloodbath among Putin's forces in the Pavlova area of Ukraine's Donetsk region, currently occupied by Kremlin troops. It was revealed that Marines from the Pacific Fleet on the ground in Pavlova are making a desperate appeal via their governor for senior defense ministry chiefs to act to halt the hemorrhage. The Ukrainian drone has been caught trying to kill our soldiers with bombs and grenades, reporters of the Russian Spring said. The chances are high that the guy made it out alive, as a recording of those fruitless attempts abruptly ends. Yeah. The video was widely shared by pro-Kremlin bloggers as an example of bravery of Russian soldiers at a time when Russian armed forces did not have much to boast of at the front line in Ukraine. Russia's defense ministry on Monday had to respond to criticism from hardliners who accused the military of allowing a senseless loss of men and equipment in relation to reports that about 300 Marines from the Far East were killed or injured in action in 4 days. In a Russian advance in eastern Ukraine, he's through. Savvy Ukrainian soldiers are continuously using creative methods of fighting against the Russian invasion. At the onset of the invasion, Ukraine was outnumbered both in fighting soldiers and weapons to level the combat field. The proud Ukrainians proceeded with the no-holds-barred approach to combat the Russians in every way possible. The way the Ukrainians use drones is one of them. Now the drone enthusiasts in Ukraine have moved from their backyards conducting surveillance missions to the countryside, effectively fighting Russian combat vehicles and soldiers and exacting a shocking toll that is to be reckoned with. Enabling the drone to fly with and hold various pieces of ordnance. The heavier the better. Of course, heavier ordnance has a greater impact in terms of killing power, but it also drops in a straighter line and is less affected by the winds and other climate aspects. Fabricate a simple yet reliable mechanism that allows the release of the ordnance on command, somehow the ground control station. Just to have the means to transmit an electric signal to the drone and command it to activate the ordnance release mechanism.